Welcome to the Pour Up Podcast. I am Mike Lake.
Steve Cash Money Bags, a.k.a. the Fitness Zaddy. What's poppin', man?
Yo, TPU is knocking at the door. I am CP34.
Remember yesterday?
You like that, don't you?
Old boy said CP30, and we never made that Star Wars.
CP3. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. We'll do that for our
Star Wars.
show.
That metal roller shit.
Yeah.
That one.
You say metal?
C2.
No,
yeah,
metal
one.
roller is R2D2, but anyhow.
R2D2.
Oh, one of them shits.
He tried.
He is.
What's my he? It was weird to us that it never occurred to us, and that's like, all right.
I mean, that's because Steve named me. That's because that's a Steve name. Steve would
Yeah, we were
never
thinking
actually come up
basketball
with that.
too. It was basketball season.
Yeah.
And that's how it
It
goes.
was also my birthday, you know.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, you was turning 35.
Well, going outside and
Definitely,
chilling.
I did a lot for your life.
You did. Still, every day. Every day.
How you been, Steve, man? Welcome back.
I mean, I've been good. I mean, I ain't really left nowhere, you know.
I know you was, but to the show, you know.
I was here.
Kim was looking for you.
What he was looking for me for?
He wanted to chat with you. You know how people come? They wanna spar with the god. So.
Last person was looking for me. They gotta dig him up.
They got to dig him up?
They gotta
They
dig
gotta
him
dig
up.
him up. Like, can we good? Like, what do you mean he's looking for me?
No, he just want to verbally spar with you.
Fuck you mean he's looking for me, dog?
He's want to verbally spar with you on air.
Am I tripping? I swear I have headphones on. I swear he said dick him up. I was like, they got to dick him up? Like, damn.
What type of horny shit you been on?
I don't know, man.
You been on mad horny
Get
shit
back to
lately.
that. Oh,
Relax.
I just feel like this has been you just priming it up. All right.
Might be our guest.
Wow.
I was salute to him. I mean, I didn't know. I don't know, like, what he's heard for, like.
Oh, he's watched the show. He's a supporter.
yeah.
He shares our shit, and he knows like, you're like the
Well,
quote funny guy.
salute to him,
Everybody's
appreciate
biting at the chops to sit in the hot seat with Steve Cash.
Yeah.
I'm
That's how
a
it is.
That should be a
regular,
segment.
regular human being.
Oh, that will be a segment.
Should be a
I'm
segment.
just a human being.
You want to do a segment hot seat with Steve Cash?
Nah, man.
Nah.
We're telling you you're doing it.
I was just shaking with y'all, man.
I ain't
Good.
shit, man. I was telling y'all before we started recording, still waiting on my damn Apple Watch. For those who don't know out there, I did switch to Apple. I'm ready for my shame.
Blood pressure.
How you feel? How you feel being?
Shame.
How you feel being?
Found out he had diabetes.
Shame. Ding. Yeah, that's pretty much. It was a health choice. I wanted to make a change and be able to better monitor my shit, and Samsung did.
Well, you can't do that. You can't make it like all serious and shit, so we can't claim
I got y'all. I was gonna tell her what it is, and then we can get to the jokes.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to make the switch, and Samsung didn't get certified with the FDA to monitor that kind of shit, and Apple did, so I made the switch. Now, into that shit. Let's get to the shits. I talk a lot of shit about Apple.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate you, man.
For 15 years, I've been.
How you feel having blue bubbles?
I don't like it.
I thought you would have been tired of them green discharge.
I feel elitist. It don't be green to me. That's green on your end. Yeah, when you use Android, you don't see it like that. But now that I use it, I can see it.
Steve, have you ever seen like an Android's like tech? Like it'd be like in all different fonts and shit. It'd be looking like a damn MySpace page.
Shit retarded.
It is ridiculous.
You mean you can have the freedom to switch your shit and do what you
Nah,
want?
man.
Not conform to what they tell you to do?
Nah, it's not conforming. It's having a nice
You
uniform
literally just said
look.
it's in different fonts. Like you don't use different fonts?
No.
It's not a business.
I gotta make
essay.
it bigger because I can't read the small little thing sometimes.
Put your glasses on. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. So how you feel being an Apple, being over here to the Apple team? Man?
I don't feel any. I feel elitist.
It was
honestly.
chaining day.
Yeah. I feel
you get your watch. That's a chaining day.
That's my chaining day when I get the watch. The watch is really what I'm looking forward to because the phone is not that impressive. I'm not that sold.
What you gonna do with the phone? What you gonna do with the watch when you first get
I'm
it?
gonna put it on. I'm
1.5
gonna run.
million users.
Yeah, I'm gonna run outside.
How many users got iPhones? Like what? Like half the population of this country, and you saying that you're not impressed with the phone as if it's a shitty phone?
Yeah.
Shit. Honestly, raise your hand in this room if you have an iPhone.
Didn't 80 million people vote for Trump?
Mike, raise your hand too.
Like your numbers point doesn't make. It's not a point. There's a
just
lot
saying.
of dumb people in the world. So
Man.
no, but overall it's a preference thing. Like the one main thing I don't like about the phone is the stupid fucking keyboard. Y'all keyboard is trash.
Fat fingers.
There's no more y'all.
Or ours,
Right.
ours,
You're definitely a
ours.
part of the
Right.
team.
Our keyboard is trash.
And I like the keyboard. I ain't got a problem with it.
Right.
I'll
My
tell you,
fingers
man,
are
yeah, it's
slim.
because you don't know. It's because you
Got
don't know.
slim
But
fingers, Steve. That's-
when you type in on that top row, having the numbers just there, you don't have to switch to another page to get to it. It's pretty dope. Also, Samsung has the punctuation as when you long press right there in your shit. So that's handy. I don't know why y'all don't have it. It's
We'll go
weird.
back home.
I might.
They pack your
I
shit.
might.
Go back
I'm
home.
still waiting on the watch. Once I
Yeah.
get the watch, if I'm not sold, I'll switch back.
Okay.
But I feel like the watch is pretty dope.
No, I think if somebody, one of them, people don't be delivering packages. People
Think
they
somebody got
be
me?
faking it. They possibly, don't they take pictures and shit and then like
Oh,
pick
yeah,
the
that's
package
right.
right back up?
Yeah, don't they take a picture and then they say that it's there and then they walk off with it?
Yeah, you probably never finna get that watch.
That don't bother me as long as it don't cost me one dime. I gotta wait time.
Y'all
You
ever
supplying the city with Apple watches.
Y'all ever cheat Amazon and go and like say that you didn't get it?
No.
Nah, man, I'm going to heaven.
No, I've done that.
Heaven.
I got an extra Xbox controller out of that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but to be fair, Renee put it somewhere weird, and so I thought it was like gone. She was like hiding it for Christmas, and then I was like, "Fuck, we never got it." And then I asked her, "Have you seen it?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, Amazon, you lost my shit. I want another one." And then I found it, and I was like, "Oh well, damn, I can't like go back on my telling them."
Why didn't you just go get it? Oh, she put it on the same shelf as your manhood.
Crickets? Crickets?
Y'all dick ever been shelved?
What? Wait a minute, what you mean shelved?
Like
You gotta ask permission to use it.
some,
No, I don't think my dick's ever been shelved.
Nah, but but that's my man.
Shit, have you ever been in a relationship?
That's what I'm talking
generally
about.
are putting your dick on the shelf.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
So you went from never been shelved to
Yeah,
now.
everybody in this fucking room has had their dick on the
So
shelf.
let me tell you, my man was telling me how.
Don't shake your head, Guru.
Nah, my man was telling me how him and his girl they kind of going through it now because they're not fucking enough no more. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, well, that's wild, bro. Like, I mean, she put your dick on the shelf. What you gonna do with it? And he was just like, he's just saying he gonna just try to pretty much he can't do shit about it. He's gonna try to persuade,
Wait, what is enough?
They married?
What is enough?
What is enough? Yeah, what's not enough?
I don't know. Whatever I didn't ask him what's enough. I didn't ask him that far.
Let's just between the three of us. So what is you're in a relationship, serious relationship, right?
Within a reasonable amount of time, at least
How
once
many?
a week.
Once a week? Once a week?
At least once a week.
Okay.
At least.
No, Sunday through Saturday, like at bare minimum, work and all that shit. At minimum, probably 3.
Yeah, minimum 3.
Probably that's
I'ma
like
say-
minimum 3.
Listen,
I think that's about a good healthy.
I'm gonna say beginning of the week, that's your maintenance sex. End of the week, that's your long like having fun
Yeah.
sex. So twice a week. That's
But the thing with minimums, you said minimum 3, like
because you never know what might happen like between. But I'm saying like example, I mean, for when if we're sleeping together every night or matter of fact, I don't know. Are you living with her or not? Things change. You know what I'm saying? Like desire shit changes.
Nah,
like
well, hold on.
check me out real quick. Listen,
okay,
real quick.
go ahead, go
If I don't live with my girl and I'm only seeing her
Couple
4 or
times a week,
5
yeah.
times a week anyway. Let's say she come through on Monday, then a Wednesday. She might stay Friday and Saturday, but then in between time, like then you're probably gonna get it in the time you see each other. So that's about 3 or 4. Like y'all might not fuck.
What,
Three,
are you naming your average, or are you saying the minimum? Because
Yeah. No,
I'm just saying
I
the
could
minimum.
ride on
About-
one a week and not be
I didn't say what
walk around here stressed.
I mean, I am not finna be out here on some demon time. I'm scratching. I'm like falling out because I ain't get my dick wet. I'll be good.
the question is, what's the minimum? Do you say what's the minimum?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, minimum.
What you said? What's the minimum without deeming
I said,
appropriate?
No, I said so. You said your friend said he not having enough sex.
Yeah.
So what is not enough? So what is his like?
I don't
Okay,
know. I
not
would have
enough.
to-
Not enough. I
Not
can
enough.
see 2, 3-ish, because it's a couple weekend days in there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
3.
3 times is you're on a good streak.
So if you're only getting it 2, then
Nah,
it's
that's
a
still
wrap.
I guess not
I feel
a
like
wrap.
2 is good.
It has to be a circumstance.
It depends on how you like.
What's
what it is.
happening? Is she working late? Are we on different schedules? Like,
Right.
Yeah, like shit happens.
are the kids awake? Do we have a newborn? Like, there's variables. in
Right.
A lot of
there.
variables in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like at minimum 3 times a week you're in a good space.
That's why I'm just
in my
curious
opinion.
what your boys like. What his minimum
I
like?
like
Like
3.
are they not smashing like at all? Like it never happens? Or
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, it happens, just
You
not
go through
enough.
dry spells too. Not
Why
necessarily
don't you give him a
dry
call?
as
No, I'm
in
joking. Don't do
Nah, I ain't gonna
that. Don't do that.
not dry as in like not attracted to each other, but just busy spells where it's
Yeah.
like damn, we ain't had sex in a couple weeks. Like what the fuck?
Do y'all think that you can like put like placeholders for actually like smashing like so I have 2 kids, so it ain't gonna happen. Like it ain't happening 7 days a week. It ain't even happening. Like the 2 is like, yeah, we can get that 2 in. That's dope. But in the middle of it, we smack each other's asses. Grope a little bit. Things that kind of let you know that you still like the person still like sexually attracted to you.
Get your ass back.
Yeah, I don't mind getting my ass smacked.
That's cool. Okay.
You wanted to take that further.
Yeah.
Nah, he
thought I
wants
was
to
gonna
take
be
it
like-
further.
I don't want to be spanked. I said ass smacked, not spanked.
You
said what you said.
You love when your wife sweat on your back.
Shit. That boy talk about
Now,
niggas.
for real, like you ever been having sex, not just in general. I don't want to make it directly about your woman.
and yours,
So,
yeah.
Claude, have you ever been having sex and like how you feel like when her sweat drop on your back? Like what you feel? How you feel about it? Like you like that when her sweat dropped on your back?
I'm gonna ask for a change of venue, Your Honor. I don't like this line of questioning. It does not apply to me. Y'all listening and watching, that none of this shit he's saying is true. It's all bullshit.
Girl sweating on your back. That's a wild position.
All right. I don't even understand how I got put in. How did I get put in this position?
You in a situation.
Y'all are pegging me right now in this conversation.
Whoa, you been pegged? Whoa.
I fucking said it. Let's
pegged.
Next
Remember that
topic.
time Mike and Steve pegged Claude?
Nah, I ain't never done.
I always go back to the fact that you and Steve used to jack off together, so don't even try to put that on me. You said it on air. I literally have that shit on air recorded. Yes, I do. Steve say
I've never in my life said no fabrication.
You do not have no shit. You do not have no shit like that.
Out of all the stories I got of me and Hillsborough Slim, it was never one of us masturbating together.
Never.
First off, I like to do that.
Y'all ain't never been in like close to the same room before?
What?
We did what?
Y'all ain't never even been like next in 2 rooms next to each other?
In the same
Y'all are
room,
like best
with a
friends.
door? Yeah,
Y'all
like,
best friends growing up. I knew y'all shared like.
Wait. Oh, I thaught you meant like with a woman.
Why we beating off?
no.
No, but
Who the fuck?
There's been sexual.
What type? No. What type of lifestyle have you lived?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is we finna get the unveiling of Claude tonight?
Yo, Steve, before we go out, we gotta beat off. You go in that room. I go. Like,
Man, I told you you've been on. I told you you've been on some real freaky.
All I know is that y'all are little teen boys together. They used to share rooms and shit. So I don't know what y'all was doing.
Now we teen boys. No, I don't want to know your search history. What did you own? What type of horny time you on right now?
Your brain is nuts.
Some horny teen boys? Shit.
Speaking of,
Ain't nobody say nobody know horny. Did I say horny teen boy?
you gotta go get your shit off, bro, because you talking wild.
All right. Anyhow, this went from worst to worst.
How do we get way down that rabbit hole?
But anyway, what's shaking in the media space or hip hop space, whatever the case is?
I wanted to talk about your boy,
Casanova.
Yeah, Casanova. Is he the one that boom, 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 boom?
Hell yeah.
He's facing charges.
Hell yeah.
It's some.
The FBI came through with the boom, boom, boom.
Nah, man, that shit, like, man, that hurt my heart. It hurt my heart a lot. Because honestly,
I wanted to text you, but I knew you probably was going through it.
And it really hurt my heart.
He looking at heavy time.
I mean, if he's convicted, proven, innocent till guilty.
Of course.
But I mean,
what feds don't fuck.
But
off
it's racketeering charges.
Yeah.
It's gang related. What gang?
well,
Are we allowed to? Sure.
the thing with gangs, it's like he's never rep. That's what I understand.
All right. So he's not on some 6ix9ine shit. He's not on some like Cardi B, like those that we know for a fact.
Well, he a blood, but he don't it's not. I believe
Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's like a little.
That's a hard ass name.
That is a hard ass name.
That's crazy.
Can we join just in name?
Nah, I don't want no parts of it, especially what's going on right now.
True,
Not
good
paying
point.
attention, Claude?
Nah, that's right. Good point. No, I am not affiliated with that.
Nah, because really, I just love the fact, or at least how it appeared that he turned his life around, and I love his story and everything. So for him just to pretty much go right back into the same system from which he came, he ain't even been out like probably more than 4 years, probably 5 years. I ran into him from my old favorite podcast, Attacks. That's who put me on. So for that shit to be the case, it's like, damn, these niggas just can't leave that street life alone.
Won't let 'em
Allegedly,
go.
even, but I'm really hoping his name is more so just attached and thrown in the damn mix, and not so much him in it. I really would hate to see Cass go down, especially for this shit, because if he go down, he's a wrap for him. He's going down for life because his
third strike.
It's a wrap. And it just sucks even worse that if this is how him and Tax link back up on some jail shit again.
Damn.
That shit ain't cool, man. It's just real fucked up. Now the thing about this whole situation, he was killing 6ix9ine for the same situation for the racketeering charges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't feel Cass will take a 6ix9ine route. I just don't. I think he's more solid than that, even though I don't know him, or his personality seems more solid than that. You know what I'm saying? And he's really still in the street, so he would have to go back to that and still have to walk those same blocks. So I don't know if he'll be able to pull a 6ix9ine even if he wanted to and still be
all right.
Cass. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that happening, but I'm definitely gonna watch this very closely. And I really hope he beat this. I really hope he had nothing to do with it.
Do you know the charges?
The charges are absolutely wild.
Ridiculous. They're out there.
Say some of them.
So you have, all right, so there's a killing of a minor in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Assassination.
So you got drug charges, gun charges. You have conspiracy to commit racketeering, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, and firearms possession. So you got guns, drugs, murder.
That's not even it. The U.S. State Attorney said members of the Gorilla Stone committed terrible acts of violence, trafficked in narcotics, and even engaged in brazen fraud by exploiting benefits.
Damn.
Meant to provide assistance due to the responsibility.
But that's not going to get them though. Is the benefits? It's not going to be other stuff.
I believe how racketeering is how it's how it works. They're trying to make it gang related, and as long as they can get his name somewhere
Attached,
in it,
right.
then he can go down for that. Now, even though he has nothing, he could have nothing to do with, unfortunately, that killing of that minor,
Right.
And the other charges you said. If they can somehow attach his name to it, like he was part of his gang, then he's gonna be a part of them, of whatever they all go down.
That's
for.
how they got 6ix9ine in them. All they have to do is prove that you committed crimes as a group.
Right.
Then all
And
the
you're part of,
crimes-
and you are part of the group.
Yeah, all the
Even
crimes
if you
go
didn't
to the
do
whole
it,
group.
you're part of
And
the
that's
gang.
a conspiracy. Like you basically you willingly, knowingly are part of a group that commits acts of that are against the law, and you know it. You didn't. Obviously, you're not a snitch like Snitch 9. So that's the law almost. Like you kind of caught. But I mean, I don't know, man. We have some serious, like, the government is going ham on that type of stuff right now, and like you said, I really hope that, I mean, the charges, he can be in life in prison if they.
Yeah.
if
So
they do
at the
it.
end of the day, as
Who knows how many people he prop up with what he does in the music biz, jobs he's giving to people, people who are going to be affected by him going down, and plus his own life. Like that's like that.
Yeah,
Steve's a super fan. Like
yeah, like I fuck with Casanova heavy, and I just hope he makes it out of this and he'll be alright, because I really hope he changed his life around as though he at least
portrayed.
that he did. So
You know, the murder is the only thing that we have an actual data on. All the other charges, we have no idea. This could be old shit too, and that's kind of the unfortunate shit.
That's the thing with the feds,
So
though. They
literally it
don't.
could be old shit.
They don't have to pull the trigger fast on nothing. They got the budget to wait.
I did see a video of one of his friends actually was naming him. I don't know if y'all seen the video. Like the female, she was in the she was being what's it called, interrogated, and yeah, she was just mentioning a couple people. She was like, she mentioned Casanova, and they was like, is that his real name first? And she was like, I don't. So she was trying to play. Didn't she try to kind of play? So he was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's his first name, his last name. All I know about is Casanova.
The bitch don't even know my name. How she know I did? You know.
Like, so that's just wild, yo. And I'm just hoping, again, like, peace and blessings to him. But honestly, in the same breath, if he did do it,
guilty.
I can't pardon certain things neither. I mean, like, damn, a whole minor lost their life if you're a part of that. So it's not like I can't be screaming free you when you out here wilding.
Committing crimes.
You don't think that he'll turn though?
No,
I don't see how he does. Like Steve said, and still maintains the persona.
Like, this isn't a 6ix9ine case.
It's not, because
6ix9ine was a
Like,
troll.
6ix9ine
I believe
trolling.
Casanova. I believe everything he said.
I believe everything from stories before he even possibly made it into the music industry. Like,
Just his affiliation with Tax, to me, is validation.
He's beneficial, and I believe he would have to just stand on his time, and I think he would take it, and he'll just
be a forgotten story.
It'll just be a whole just forgotten story. Then he got popped in the face.
The ice like popped right when I went to go drink it.
But yeah, anything less depressing in the news that you want to talk about, Mike? Damn.
You know what? This wasn't on the slate, but I did want to talk about the drink.
Yeah.
The drink.
Appreciate it.
Your boy. What's the singing dude?
The Addams Family?
No.
Which singing dude?
Atlanta dresses.
Dresses.
Thugga?
Yeah, Thugga saying that he ain't listen to Outkast. That was wild.
Oh, that was nuts.
He ain't say Outkast. He specifically said
Andre 2000.
Andre.
Yeah.
And I don't believe him.
How possible
right,
from
so-
Atlanta, and how?
And before Steve gives his analysis, because it's going to be a good one, but help me understand, what is the trend lately with the shade on Andre 2000 and
Well, it started with
and
Guru.
Outkast? It started
Guru
with
started the whole thing, and I was trying to tell him to chill. I think people have an issue with the ease at which us older rap fans give Outkast and give specifically Andre 3K the GOAT rapper status without any kind of single album or anything on his own. And a lot of these kids, they are pretty young. I mean, I don't believe it about Thugger. He is our age, right?
Nah, Thugga.
Nah.
But the point of it is,
Late 20s,
you being from Atlanta, there's no way in hell
Yeah,
you never.
Outkast is on everything.
Like,
It was everywhere.
You almost didn't even have a damn choice if you wanted
Right.
to ignore Outkast. You
Exactly.
couldn't.
Right.
You-
It would be on every radio station. It would be on everybody's boom. Like it's people are playing it. You know what I'm saying? You've listened to it, you've heard it, and to say that you never listened to it, but actually listen to it, but then deny it. Like, you worse than Judas in my fucking book.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a wild.
You a rap
It's a wild
Judas.
stance too, because it's like if you listen to it, you can't deny it.
Right.
Even if you didn't, even like it wasn't my cup of tea, but you know them boys were spitting. Just like I'm an Outkast fan. I can't say Wu wasn't spitting. The Wu, them niggas was spitting. You know what I mean? But to say you never heard it is easy to dismiss.
I think some behind the scenes things happened to make him had this disdain to Andre. For example, when he mentioned when T.I. someone asked him about him doing a song with Elton John, he's like, you did a song with Elton, and he's literally said, well, Elton John is an ass kisser, and he said what he said. Then he said, and 3 Stacks wants his ass kissed. So and then he said what he said. So I
wonder why he thinks Elton is an ass.
I think he was saying because Elton was like glorifying him, like, oh yeah, we should do a song like blah blah, like kids, like just in it. See, the thing is, it came off disrespectful, which it is, but Thuga, he didn't mean it as disrespect.
He was just saying what happened.
Yeah, he was, and that's just. It sounded very disrespectful, but he's not intelligent enough to understand how disrespectful it sounded. So to him, he thought it was like he just said what he said.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, you said some disrespectful shit. But he doesn't understand it was disrespectful. So I'm going to pardon him for that. I'm not holding that to him.
You giving out pardons too?
Yeah, no, I'm giving out a lot of those.
Damn,
the pardon tree.
I'm giving out a lot of those.
I've been shooting a lot of Bell.
But because I understand Thuga, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
He really didn't get it. He didn't mean no disrespect, though it was disrespectful.
Just like you kind of right now slighting his intelligence. You're not meaning
No,
it.
exactly. I understand that Thuga don't get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to understand that other people don't understand.
There's levels to understanding shit.
Because no way he's going to do a song with this man and say something what he just called this man a whole ass kisser. He's Elton John, my nigga. Right. If anybody kissing ass, it should be you kissing his.
It's
Elton John.
Your song.
Like that's what I'm saying. He don't even realize that. Right. That's the thing.
That's the way the intelligence comes in right there. It's not even recognized.
Even if we just say musical intelligence, like he doesn't get it. So I think it was behind the scenes type situation, and also as far as style, like you literally bit this man's almost his whole entire shit.
You're right. Like, your blueprint was definitely 3K.
He's like copying.
That's like you trying to say you never heard of 3 Stacks, or you didn't listen to him. You also didn't follow nothing CeeLo Green did. Like, dog, you are literally right up the alley of these Atlanta dudes. Right. Like, what are you talking about?
In the same damn city.
He's built. He's like in the mold of that.
So you fuck with Future hard, but you don't fuck with Andre.
Yeah, weird.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
At all.
We need an explanation.
Even though their music isn't the same.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about being aware and knowing, like the age.
But I think you're right. There might have been some kind of snub or something.
Probably so that we'll never hear.
Yeah. Maybe Dre didn't want to do his track.
Maybe something like that, or he couldn't get a hold of him for whatever reason. Like, and I'm a Thugger fan. Y'all know I love Thug.
Mm-hmm.
But what you said didn't make sense to me. It just sounded like just shade. But you fuck with T.I., but you don't fuck with 3 Stacks. Like, no one ever put you on. Like, get out of here. You're from Atlanta. Y'all from the same spot.
Hey, you ever heard of Andre 3000? Who? Like, bitch. No fucking way. Not in our day and age.
So from tweaking to twerking, Mike, you were telling me something about, you sent me a video this week.
Money into buying this building, into developing this concept so black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a, come on, stop the music, please. Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? Yeah. No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to Prime, take it to Pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it now. Don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
So essentially, what I saw, they didn't show the dancing, but they showed
which is a travesty.
A manager coming out to address some people in a restaurant, and for audio, I'll try to put the clip here. But the gist of what he was saying is there was music playing and people were dancing. Apparently, they were twerking with their ass on the glass, and it's a restaurant, and they was kind of I'm imagining chicks turning up. And he basically was checking them, saying, this ain't the time, this ain't the place for that.
They were playing twerking music, though.
They were playing, I forget, what was it? I throw that ass in a circle or something. Yeah.
I will say, so do y'all disagree with his message?
I don't disagree with the message. The method was a little bit harsh, because it's weird for you as a business owner to come out and just be going at people, but I get what he's saying.
Well, that was his third time asking them to stop.
Which I did hear there was more to the story.
So him being fed up, like like he said, I was just for I have to play it for verbatim, but pretty much I created this black owned business for us to come here and hang out have a good time, not to shake our ass, not to be doing this ridiculous shit. Not even on top, not just that, y'all stay on top of this man furniture, y'all literally standing on this man glass and all that shit. Let's say it's one of them doing that stupid shit and they fall or break glass, fall through the glass or some shit. Who's getting sued?
Yeah.
Like he literally, I see nothing wrong with how he approached them. He came at them. I'm assuming the first 2 times is clearly more peaceful than that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're not listening. Y'all showing the fuck out. Y'all showing your ass. What's the all right? Ocean Prime. You think they'll do that shit out here in Tampa? Will they go there and do some
Nah.
shit like that?
Well, and the thing is,
So that's the whole point. Like y'all doing
is
this.
there like a twerk? There's like a limit, right? Like, what's the twerk limit?
There's no twerk limit. Don't do
No
that
twerking
here.
at all?
That's not
What if
here.
they were just
isn't for that.
twerking without their legs on the mirror? What if they just twerking
Just
in the air?
dancing?
Just in
Sure,
the
I
air?
hit it. No, go ahead.
Normal twerking, buns just in the air. They got twerking music on. Like what was the what do you think
Wrong
is
place,
special?
wrong time.
Yeah,
Wrong place, wrong time?
honestly, if there's food on the table, don't be shaking your ass. Like wait till we slide the tables out the way and we create the club atmosphere.
Okay.
The lights is on, we can see your face. Come
That's
on,
the
man.
thing. It's not even. It's not a club.
I know. I'm just saying
Like,
if he did turn it, because we've seen restaurants turn into clubs like the Lodge.
Well, how about this? He came out and told you exactly what it is. This isn't a club. It's not the Lodge. We're here. This is for us to come here and not do that.
Yeah.
And y'all are bringing that here. I don't want that here.
He even said the 75% of his patrons are women, and he asked the men to come in here and show respect and act.
He said he wants the men. He want women to come there, pretty much feel safe, feel like they're not disrespected, and they're not going to be get their ass smacked or touched. And like y'all are completely
just blowing up the atmosphere.
fucking this up. What I try to create for us to come here, people that don't want that. If y'all want that, we have that already. Go to the Lodge. You can say the Lodge popping. Do it
And
over there.
he named 3 places.
Don't come here.
It was in Dallas. He said go here, go there, or the third. But this ain't the place. And
don't
if
see
that's
nothing
how you
wrong
want to
with
act,
that.
then I ask you to get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he said,
basically.
and I feel he don't need that money. I feel him like if that's the bread, if you're gonna lose out on that type of patrons, then okay, cool.
It was a flex, and I liked it.
Yeah.
As a business owner, I get why he said what he said, and I get why he handled it the way he handled
Twerking
it.
is allowed at Shit Division Media though. We good. We don't
Not
serve, we
randomly.
don't serve food.
Not like right now. We were just talking.
Yeah,
and
no.
chicks just came.
No,
to, like, hey, man,
if Guru's ass started twerking right now, I would have to ask him to leave.
like, bro, we on air. No, but from the patron side though. Do you feel he could have? I mean, even though it was the 3rd time, could he have handled that a little better? Maybe it's just addressed them
He
and
did
their
snap
table.
though. He snapped. Which
Nah,
He was
nah.
kind of announcing it to the whole restaurant.
They-
He could
they
have
were-
just spoke to them.
They were announcing their nasty twerk win to the whole restaurant.
Okay,
So you addressed the whole
you
restaurant.
addressed how you handle.
Exactly. You did it in front of the restaurant. I'm gonna do it too in front of the
What-
restaurant
what-
because this goes for everybody.
What your parents used to say? You show out in public, you get
Get
Facts.
your ass
Facts.
in public.
Facts. Your twerk win was popping in public, so I'm gonna do what I did in public.
It's boss energy,
Right.
and
And like you said, get the fuck out if you don't
Yeah,
like
get
it. It's
the
that
fuck
simple.
out.
He
I
still
don't need your
you
money.
see, he still showed them what it was at the end of the. You heard how he was talking.
Yeah.
It's in him.
Yeah.
He just don't want that
Yeah.
here.
Right.
honestly,
He was feeling the twerking. He was just like,
Hey,
not right now, not in my place.
as black folk, we always have that double talk where it's like, hey, I'm here for the business and I'm being all prim and proper, but you take me there,
Right.
you motherfucker, see what's up.
Let's go see what's up.
And he was very direct. That was not no sugarcoat, no passive aggressive. He was very direct and aggressive.
Right.
Shout out to homie.
I appreciate him, and if I'm ever around, I definitely will give him
Partake.
business.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell him? Would you tell the ladies to stop twerking?
If that's what he doesn't want in his
No.
establishment.
No. So you're just the bystander. You're not the actual owner. You're just there. There's asses twerking in your
I'm
face.
not-
Okay, if I'm at brunch,
You eating your.
I mean, let me tell
what's
you.
your favorite brunch food? You eating hard boiled
Hey,
egg?
Steve, they
listen,
clapping cheeks over there.
if I'm eating brunch, you know what I'm saying, and she fucking popping ass by my avocado toast, I don't want that.
You know what? Talk
Nah,
ass.
I didn't put season on my shit yet, but yet season is dropping all over my fucking avocado toast from your
What if you
ass.
take the
I don't
avocado
want
toast, put it on her ass, and flip it upside down with
Cheek
it?
seasoning.
No,
I don't really
Now-
want to reference this
now-
because we boycotting Dave Chappelle, but remember the first episode where the chick was dancing while he was driving and she was just shaking her ass in his face?
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that while you just
now,
eating your eggs like, bitch.
but now if I go to that type of spot and it's like that, for all I know, I'm at brunch with my damn kid or my family, my moms and shit.
Right,
Like I'm
yeah,
not trying to do
yeah.
it. Now if I'm out with my homies and I'm there for, let's say I'm in New Orleans. And on a bachelor party type shit, and we on Saturday morning
When we
breakfast
were
shit.
in New Orleans, we went to church.
Know
I
what
don't know
I'm
what you're
saying?
talking
We have
about.
Bible
I
study
say
every
if.
night.
See, I don't know. I don't know. What y'all, I say
Talk
if.
about.
I say if I'm in New Orleans. This is all fantasy.
we went
I was at the
specifically
fucking- I
to
went to
New
the
Orleans
cathedral. I was at the
for
cathedral
Bible
doing
study.
Bible study.
Listen,
Bible
if I'm in New Orleans and some shit's like that happening, now I'm with it. It's the right
It's
right
a
time.
time and a
It's a
place.
time and place for
Time and a
everything.
place.
So, and this is
And
the
you know,
restaurant
you know
he
they was
created.
making a ruckus too. They was on the
This was the
they were
restaurant.
turning up.
He created this restaurant not for that. For all I know, for all we know, he got 3-4 other restaurants. Go to my
other-
restaurant up the street.
the other three
My
restaurants he
restaurant
named
up the
was
street,
his.
That's what you do.
Sure.
I do that there. This one is for my grandmother's here.
Yeah.
That's what this rest.
This is the post-church meeting.
So
Y'all
Jen-
My
down
grandmother
there.
sent me down last week and was like, "Baby, could you not be so ratchet?" I got you. I'll create a whole new restaurant.
So,
And if it's happening,
gentlemen, we have a guest that will probably have some insight into twerking. She's just a bit of a twerker herself. Why don't we say we re-up our drinks and we get her on?
Let's come back on the other side with more pura.
all right. And we back after the break. Your host Steve Cash Moneybags, aka the Fitness Zaddy, in here with my other two hosts.
I am Mike Lake, a.k.a. Hillsboro Slim.
Yo, TPU is knocking at the door. I am CP34. So we back. You don't like that, do you, Steve? You don't
Nah, I like
every
it. I
time
gave it
say
to you. I'm on. No, I didn't give you that half part.
That part, you like you give me looks every time.
I wasn't even looking at you. That's the crazy part.
Whatever.
Listen, I approve of you, son. Listen,
thank
listen,
you.
you're enough. You're
Thank
enough.
you.
Listen, you're enough.
You are older than me.
You're
so-
enough.
He don't want me.
Why don't want me,
He
man?
don't want me.
Hey,
So-
nah, but hey, look, we came here with another. We got a guest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo woo.
So,
Good.
so this is my new friend Cote.
having
A little bit of a twerker.
That's how you announce me?
She is. Yeah, no.
I'm
she's-
more than that, okay?
She's a lot. She's a lot. So I'll give you her resume real quick before we get her opinion on the last topic we just talked about. Cote is a graduate student. What, chemistry? Is that what you said?
Yes, chemistry.
Dog lover, high fashion model, and part-time OnlyFans girl.
Wow, that's a lot.
So yeah, that's a lot.
You working?
So she's working a lot.
You know how to cook? You know how to cook meth?
No, not
Jesus.
yet.
Are you working on that?
I know how to cook, but not meth.
Yeah, well,
I'll work
you're in
on
the wrong
it.
business.
I've been doing
She said she can cook it
skincare.
up. She can
Yeah.
chef it up though.
I can chef it up though. My parents were chefs, so
All right, cool.
Wait, you can chef up meth or food?
food.
Okay,
Why are
okay.
you trying to get me in trouble with
No,
the feds?
no, not at all. No, again, no, not at all. But so before we went off the break, we were talking about that little incident that happened in Texas. Was it Houston or Dallas? You said?
Yeah, Dallas.
About the twerking, Cody, because you're a little bit of a twerker. Anybody that follows your Instagram
Yeah.
will see you shaking your butt basically on camera every chance you get. So how do you feel about the what went down?
I definitely would not have done that. That is for sure. I know when to not do it. It's just, you're not going to do it when you're eating a hamburger. You're going to do it when you have a drink in your hand. It's just not the right environment.
Well said.
I could definitely say I've never twerked in a restaurant. I feel like it's uncomfortable.
You never twerked over French toast?
No.
No, I feel you. I
I
understand.
twerked over a dick though. Does that count?
I mean,
It's
that's
like a
not quite. That's not
sausage.
quite French toast,
Well,
but I understand.
it's
where
like
you're
a
going.
sausage, though.
I understand. I can
I see
understand.
where you're
know?
going. I see where you're going.
I can
And I just
understand
like, I'm thinking about the moms with kids in the
This
restaurant.
episode won't be made for kids.
Okay, sorry guys.
that.
Are
None of
any
it is.
episodes?
ruined
Wow,
everything.
you didn't even
I
like
ruined it
ease into
No,
it
this-
at all. You
I'm
just went
sorry.
straight to
You
it.
didn't warn me.
This podcast has been explicit since episode 1.
I know.
It's never not.
You know.
But yeah, like I'm thinking like the kids watching, those girls do that. Like
Right.
that's what I'm thinking about in my head. Like that's why I would never do in a restaurant. Because if I saw that, I'd be like, Mom, what are they doing? Are
Right.
they strippers? I don't get it. So
Yeah, facts. No,
I wouldn't have
understand.
done it.
Yeah, so you're more on the side, I think, with the with all of us.
Yeah,
agreeing for the
we're most
part.
reasonable people. With a
But don't get me wrong, I love the fun. I love the fun
Yeah.
like I get they're having fun, just like not there.
yeah.
Where
not
can you?
there.
Where is like? So can we make just like a quick top 10, top 5 where you can't
you
twerk
can't
and where
twerk?
you can? Like, no, let's not do where you can because you can twerk anywhere.
I was about to say
Yeah,
church,
Can't you?
but I
twerk?
feel like you could slide.
No,
twerk
I would
in
never.
church.
Let's go. Just do a round robin.
You can
Steve,
get a
where
Holy
can
Ghost
you
twerk
twerk?
in.
I hate when y'all put like church so much above things because again, you can't twerk in church, but this is where most niggas lose their virginity to the priest.
What?
Yeah, niggas be getting touched in church. So yeah, so that's
Dear
why.
Roman
so
Catholic
twerking is
Church,
where-
please
Hey,
do
we
not come
Catholic.
kill us with the Illuminati.
We're not Catholics. So
my.
I condone that.
No,
joke.
but Steve, don't you be seeing people be dancing in the aisle? So I'm
yeah,
pretty
black,
sure
in black
Yeah.
church
some
you
black
get a
churches,
turn
some
up. You can
twerking
get a
Yeah.
Holy Ghost
man.
twerking.
So that might be
One of the
fine.
mothers running.
And I
up and down
seen
the
the
aisle.
thick granny or two when she was catching the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, she threw it
I
back a
seen
little
that.
bit.
She, not that. It was just the ass is just so soft and jiggly. It's
Oh,
going-
yeah, it was bouncing.
That's a little Miss Jigglypuff. I believe that was the first Pokemon that was designed from that.
Lord.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, you
facts.
ridiculous.
Yo.
Facts.
So church. So we're gonna say church. You can't. Where else?
Nope,
Restaurants.
nope. That's
Hey,
my.
side note: Jigglypuff always had the mic on him.
Nope.
He was always running around with the mic ready to.
No,
bounce
I
somebody.
don't think church will be up there. We'll throw it in there for now, but I'm going to denounce that a little bit later.
So we said
probably.
restaurants. So we said like church on the side. Church has got an asterisk. So give me
Asterisk church.
three more. Cody,
I
where?
would
where?
say the classroom.
Damn, she took my shit. I was about to say school.
School.
Oh, when I saw that in
yeah.
high school, girls twerking, I was so upset. I was like, come on, really? What are you doing? What are you doing, girl?
Why were you upset?
What period?
Because first of all, I couldn't do it back then, so
Okay.
it's probably a little
Oh, it's a
low
little
key of
hate? You had some
hatred and
hate?
Oh,
jealousy.
it was salt. She was
but I'm
salty.
also like a nerd, so it's like I'm there to like learn and like actually do shit and like.
You're
Facts.
interrupting my learning.
You're interrupting my learning, okay?
I'm not gonna front. I was that.
So we talked about the
learn.
avocado toast. You don't want a twerk in your face, but what if you're like doing your arithmetic and you got like an ass in your face? Like, is that the same?
That's
same
distracting.
Concept? Distracting.
Yeah.
Unless
Very
you're trying to figure out the circumference or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
What you doing? What you doing?
If cheek A and cheek B went this direction in this motion, what is the probability of them meeting at this time?
Buoyancy
Anyhow,
factor.
The buoyancy factor. So what we say? School, church, restaurant. Give me two more.
Court
Oh my god, that would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
You should probably not twerk in court.
That would be so funny.
in the witness stand.
Steve, you go bring it home. Bring it
Probably
home.
jail.
Jail.
I was just about
Nah.
to say that.
You definitely don't want to be twerking.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want to be twerking in
that's-
jail.
Somebody gonna run
and I
up
would
on you.
hate. I would hate for my bitch to come through if I'm in prison for whatever I did. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, I did some things out here and I got caught. God forbid. And I'm in prison. Don't come through church. Don't come through twerking for me. I don't need to be walking the yard with a hard penis. That's some
Oh
of the,
my God.
Listen, I always heard in jail. You don't want to walk the yard with a hard penis, and or unsavory thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gotta
you
keep
don't
it.
want like the other inmates to see that.
Life lessons here on
Exactly.
the
You don't want the other inmates to see that you know what I'm saying, that you got a little stiffy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, his shorty was
Like,
twerking out
hey,
there. He ready.
On the block, he had the blicky. On the end here, he got the stiffy. You don't want
Oh,
those
no.
two things.
From the
That-
blicky
that
to
don't
the stiffy.
Oh, wow.
You don't want those two things. They go hand in hand, but you don't want them. You don't
Oh, my
want those two
God.
to coexist. So, anyways,
I'm gonna move us off this topic now because, as usual, Steve Cash has taken us down the rabbit hole
From the blicky to the stiffy.
from the blicky to the stiffy.
terms.
So y'all don't know. I
had the
did.
blicky. Now I got the stiffy. In the prison. No, I ain't gonna go ahead.
Hey, you
No,
doing
go
it.
ahead,
Was that
go
like
ahead, go ahead,
Anderson
go ahead.
Paak? You trying to like what is that?
Nah, that was 6'9".
6'9".
6'9". That's an unfortunate thing to have in jail too.
Oh,
And it is
I don't know what
unfortunate.
he was thinking
It's
with that
unfortunate to
one.
have 6'9" on your face in jail.
And it's
Tatted on
all
your
over
face.
his body.
Damn, they already know what you're here for. We know what you're here for.
That's why he went to snitching. That's why he went to snitching.
Now
I
go
can't be
ahead,
here
Clark,
like
Clark,
this.
go ahead.
y'all good. So I did a pre-interview with Cody not too long ago.
How'd that
Got
go?
to know. It went good, actually. It was good.
How'd y'all meet?
We talked like for 2 hours.
So she actually did Sweeterman podcast. Our friends over at Sweeterman.
out to Sweeterman.
Shout out to Sweeterman. Shout out to Guru Speaks. Actually interviewed
check out
them.
that episode.
Yeah, please check out that episode. That episode is dope and fire, and I fuck with it. So and I produced it. So. But yeah, so she actually did a show with them, and I actually she caught my eye there because she said some things that were really, really interesting. So Cody is she does do OnlyFans, but one thing I found out, it's not like she's not like an OnlyFans girl. It's like something she does. What would you say? Casually?
yeah.
It's
on
a
the
casual
side.
thing.
Yeah, it's like Postmates or DoorDash.
Yeah, like Uber.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the things I
I never
brought
looked
her,
at it like that.
I brought her to y'all because some of her theories are quite interesting, and I want to put them out there. So I just want to start, Cody. I want you to tell them about the roster.
Oh God.
A roster.
You got to
We're
tell them
gonna
about
start
the roster.
right into it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna jump right into it.
So actually, the first thing I said to him when I came before you guys, I was like, you know, when I was talking to you, the roster was like 0, and now it's back at like 10. Like I don't know, like within a week, it's like already fluctuated so immensely. But anyways, getting started with the roster. My references are not good, so please don't make fun of me.
She's gonna mix baseball with basketball.
I'm
and
gonna
little bit
mix a lot of
soccer, too.
sports, okay? So my roster is like a little pyramid scheme of guys that I speak to.
What sport
So, so the first guy is the most important guy. He's all the way at the top, and he's the captain. But a lot of people have been convincing me to just say general manager instead.
Okay.
So the captain is the one that calls the shots. He's the one that kind of like controls my life. He's like my coach, my life coach. I don't have sex with him. He like knows about all the guys I fuck, and he's like, oh well, if he's a piece of shit, just like dump him. So if I don't talk to someone for a while, it's probably because my captain told me to. My captain buys me a lot of shoes. He actually just bought me brand new Adidas yesterday, and he bought me this sweater. And he finances me, like sends me money if I need it, and then we go out to restaurants periodically. And I
Hold
By
on,
the name,
I
is
wear
his
a
name
size
so
14.
happen? Does his name so happen to be Bishop Magic Don Juan?
no.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Still,
Go
I
ahead,
thought
just
you were gonna say
continue.
Hillsborough
No.
Slap.
I thought it was.
Why? Who is that?
No worries. Go ahead, continue.
Okay.
He's a business owner.
Oh, no, it's not him. No. So my captain and I actually, we weren't talking for 2 months because I put him in timeout because he was being a little disrespectful. So now that he's not in timeout anymore, he's back and he's better than ever, right?
Welcome back from timeout.
Yeah, welcome back. The ship has not sunk yet. So my second in command would be the MVP. So that's your most valuable player of the team. They're the ones with the best personality. The ones that can meet your family, the ones that can meet your friends. They like make everyone in the room laugh. They're like the life of the party.
Yeah.
So I used to have an MVP, but he ghosted me and got a girlfriend. So no longer the life of the party. So that spot is open right now. Then now we're going to go lower. Those are your starters. So your starters are the ones that start first because they have a reason to start first. They have a purpose in your life. So that can either be is really good at eating out or really takes me out to like nice restaurants or has a nice place.
When you say eating out, you mean like sexually eating out? Like he's not like good at taking you to restaurants, right? That's what you're talking
Well,
about?
there's two separate, yes.
Yeah,
So
but there's two
pussy
things
and food,
there.
okay?
They're there. They're both there.
Right? Or like really big dick or like really great personality. But there's usually just one or two things. He's
Quick
not the
interjection.
package.
This is the roster of your life or specific to your business on OLF?
That's a good question.
Life.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like I've had it for years. It's just different people.
This is just your
change.
mindset and how you.
Yeah, like how I
The hierarchy of your
categorize.
relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then you have your starters because they all have a purpose in your life, and you hang out with them if your captain or MVP is not available. So then your fourth set is going to be your benchers. Your benchers are the ones that you go to when like no one's available. So everyone's like busy and you're like, fuck, I guess I'll invite him over.
Yeah.
Whatever. I only fucked him once. I guess I could do it again. Whatever. And then the fifth ranking is your legendary player. So that's the one you've been fucking for years and you can't let go. So I used to have a legendary player. I've known him for 3 years. Then he just got a girlfriend.
I thought you
as
called
well.
that person a veteran.
I liked legendary player better.
Change the name up.
Nick came up with that one. I liked it better. I like
Nick
legendary.
from Sweeterman Podcast.
Yeah.
A legend can come in and out. I'd
Yes.
imagine too. He got a girlfriend right now, but
Yeah.
he might be back because
Yes.
it's a long term. That's
Yeah. And then the last and the most important and the biggest amount would be the audience. So your audience is going to be the ones that like all your photos and don't talk to you. The ones that say LOL to all your Snapchats, or the ones that send you hard eyes from Instagram stories, and the ones that say, "Oh, where are you from? Like, what are you looking for?" And it's like the most boring conversations ever. So those are your audience members. They have conversations with themselves in your text messages because I just have no purpose to respond to them.
damn.
Okay.
It's a lot to unpack there, right?
No, it's an interesting hierarchy, and most of it makes perfect sense.
What's interesting
I'm
to
glad.
me is that it's not, honestly, it has nothing to do. So when when I initially went into the interview, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is an OnlyFans type thing. Has nothing to do with OnlyFans.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
just.
It's just her life.
It's just my life. And how I
And to
do
be
it.
fair, she's got a lot of structure into it, but it ain't that different than what we do.
No, it's
technically.
not.
You know, well, not us 3 or 4 in the room. No, not us.
I'm
but-
in a whole relationship.
No. It's
I think the male population in general
The male
is
population.
I've heard
the same.
I've heard talk of rosters,
yeah.
and I get that's why I said it makes sense where everybody has a purpose and they fit in a place. I do have a question. Were you going somewhere?
No, go
I
ahead.
want
Yeah,
Kanye West
go ahead.
you.
Jump in.
Can someone graduate up the rank? Can they?
Yes.
Can you go from MVP to captain if the captain say is in forever timeout?
Yes, you can. But funny enough, my captain went automatically into that spot. Like it was pretty fast, like within a couple of days.
Is there a scenario in your pyramid where you get a boyfriend? Say captain becomes boyfriend. Do you drop the rest of that, or does he understand that that's still there? Or,
Yeah. 2 years ago, I had a roster of 20, and I dropped it to 1 because I got a boyfriend.
Damn.
Yeah.
And he understood that existed, or were you?
Yeah,
open
he
like
knew.
that?
They all know. So if like you're talking to me, the moment I see you, you know I am
This is the
fucking other
situation?
people. They know. Like no, there's no confusion. I'm not playing any games. They all know their spot.
What was interesting too is that you said though, like they have to also, like they have to know, you have to know, everybody has to know. Like there's this big circle of openness, right? Like there's
yeah.
there's no.
Funny
basically
enough,
there's-
I hung out with the captain last night, and he watched the video of me talking about him from the Speederman, and he was fucking laughing and smiling. He's like, I love that. So he knows the game, and
So-
he knows everything.
So Steve, I don't know if you have a question, but I'm just, this captain baffles me. So it's just a guy that doesn't have sex with you,
No.
that just basically buys you things.
Can
Yeah.
he have his own? Like if he got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but he
could still be
wouldn't.
kept- Okay.
So what is he getting out of it?
Confident.
Well, I blow him,
S-
but I don't have sex with him. I blow him.
Okay.
Which I think is a good thank you. But I think the captain is companionship. He wants to snuggle and he wants to talk about life and he wants that mental intellect that I bring to the table. Because when we hang out together, we talk about politics and like philosophy and like a whole bunch of shit and like my life, and he gives me life advice.
Why would you
So
volunteer for that and not
Right.
want the whole relationship?
Right.
because I don't believe in monogamy.
So he's kind of captain by default because you won't be with him.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I don't want to be with me either.
Okay, I'm a little confused on the captain's like mindset. If he,
Yo, you good? You say you want to be what you need. You want to be here though, right? On the
Yeah.
earth? All right, just make sure you're good. All right,
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
All right,
No,
continue.
I'm a happy person.
All right, good. Just making sure, because I want to be
nothing
with
like
me
that.
neither. Shit.
no, I'm just confused.
No,
with
I
his-
think he.
his motivation, like
I think he looks at it like I'm guiding this young 23-year-old into a better life. That's how he looks at it. He's like my guidance coach, I would say,
I
because
think-
he's 31.
I was gonna say, I think you just kind of gave me the perspective is that maybe y'all aren't a match on
So
those levels.
so she's
but
like
okay, that's
and
cool.
we've had a sugar baby on before, so she's basically sugar baby.
sugar baby,
Well, I
sugar
have a few
daddy.
sugar daddies, yes.
Yeah.
I would call them my starters, or not the captain.
What, Steve? You got a question?
No, I'm
No,
just-
because
He's
just taking it in.
curious.
He's taking it all in. I like it.
He's curious.
My question though is, what do they get you? Like, what are these gifts that you get?
I got a lot this week. So my captain got me brand new Adidas and 2 other Adidas that he's gotten me, and this sweatshirt.
Do you do like the wish list thing?
No.
Oh, you know what
I
I'm
just
talking
tell
about?
them what I want.
Oh, okay.
This one guy, I'm going to Naples this weekend. He bought us a hotel
was just out
in
there.
Naples this weekend.
You going back again, Mike? You just say you're just up there. Are you the guy?
I'm not the guy. Like I said, I'm in a whole relationship.
Oh, goodness.
No, I was just out there for work. But still don't sound like.
Wait, why do you keep saying a whole relationship?
an entire one?
like, or is it opposed to a half?
Yeah, a quarter?
I'm all in. I'm all
Yeah.
in.
All in.
Oh, you finna get married?
No pizza slices.
Oh, you coming out? Mike getting married on Christmas.
Nah, it ain't that. That's not happening.
Go down that
That's
line.
not happening.
You proposing on Christmas?
That's definitively not happening.
No,
Not Christmas.
no, I'm not going down that line.
That's definitively not happening. But there are half relationships.
I mean,
She
I
got a
don't.
bunch of them.
I got
Yeah,
a lot of boyfriends.
Why-
Starters down is half.
I think a regular person. You don't have to look at me. You look at the camera. That's
Okay,
just.
rude.
I'm just saying.
You look around.
Don't look at me.
Look wherever you want to look.
Don't look at me.
You sound like that sounded like someone
I'm ugly.
with a soft penis after they get done, like their penis all flaccid and things like that.
Hey,
That's-
some of them do have it, okay?
Have what?
Have a soft penis after, like, ejaculating? Is that what you're talking about?
Happens to the best
Wait,
of us.
some?
Yeah,
I was
it
gonna
does-
say some, and that's just
Some are still hard.
And that's true.
Everyone's
that's not an
unique.
everyday thing. That's not an everyday thing.
You can't judge someone.
Y'all done made me forget my question. I think I got it now.
Oh, I can't look at
I
him.
think. Wow, she's been here for 30 minutes and already y'all have indoctrinated her into the let's become Claude theories, whatever. My question was, I think what a normal, I hate to use the word normal, but I think what a socially in a box person would ask is like why? Like why not just, find that one person that you really, really like and have good
sounds
sex with them
disgusting.
forever?
That sounds gross.
That sounds
Sounds
gross.
miserable.
Why does it sound miserable?
To have the same penis for 70 years, that is horrible sounding. Like, that just is just not fun.
But you said you had a boyfriend though.
Yeah, for a year.
That's why he ain't around no more.
That's why he's not around.
Demoted him.
That's the longest relationship I've ever had was a year.
What was the low tier?
The lowest?
Oh, the fans tier.
What do you?
I forgot what you
the
called
audience.
It. The audience. She demoted him to audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to him.
I get a high off meeting people. Like, I actually become very happy when I am single and when I get to talk to people in clubs and restaurants. And, like, people, I can talk to literally anyone in the whole world. You point to me and I can literally talk to them. Like, and when you're in a relationship, you can't do that. And I think I have a big case of FOMO. You get, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I have a big case of FOMO. I'm like, okay, what if I date this man, but what if I'm missing out on someone else that's great? So it's always that idea that I'm missing out on meeting someone better, and it just doesn't interest me to be with one person.
I think that's not weird. That's normal. I think there are people like that. I think what I think is a little bit different is the extent I can't even think of the word. The extent, I can't even think of the word right now. The
How far I
massive
go?
level that you've gone to kind of like create this whole structure, this whole thing, and it's just a matter of like you said before, you've had no trauma in your life. You're like a normal girl. That's just how you are. You are, right? Yeah.
Your parents married, or you mind saying?
Well, my biological dad, no.
Okay.
No. So my stepdad actually is adopting me.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Respect.
So you had good home life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess.
I was curious. He mentioned trauma or something, and I know most people imprint on their parents and their.
Well, yes, I have
status.
daddy issues, if that's what you're asking.
That's not that's not quite what I was saying, but I was just probing to see if.
Well, I think it all came down to like how I was raised. I grew up in a polygamous household.
That explains.
Wait
it.
a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a
that-
minute.
there-
How did
there's
that not? Wait a minute. When I did the pre-interview, you didn't mention that at all.
Because
didn't-
I
you
don't
didn't
want
ask
to
the
really
right
like
question.
talk about my family, especially if they listen to this.
Okay.
But without going into specifics, I would say I've seen numerous people of my family cheat on people and like have affairs and get divorces. So if I'm raised around that, that's all I know.
Wait,
So-
people cheating in a polygamy situation?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
prior to that.
they're monogamous,
I got you,
but
I
they're
got
cheating. Do you know? Then I just say it's polygamous at that point.
I see.
Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
totally
I'm shading,
understand. I
but a
totally
little bit.
understand.
Yeah, because you have a thing with cheating, right? Then you.
Oh, I'm a bad cheater.
But didn't you say that? But you like hate like
You have strong feelings against it, and you
cheating.
I have
participate in it?
strong feelings against people that cheat and then don't like admit to it. Like those people piss me the fuck off. At least when I can cheat, I can admit to it and then break up with them. Some people just will do it for years and years and just like hide it. I just don't have respect for people that hide things from people.
It's an interesting position you're in because women have the power to kind of swing that quintessential dick, if you will.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't have the clout to be able to do that. Like if a man, and I'm not permitting cheating, I'm just saying a little bit insight into the psyche. If a man says, "Hey, I got two of y'all," he's probably gonna not have either. Or
Oh, I
at
would love
least
that
one
if
of
he
them.
said that to me though, because it's honest.
Would you still be with him?
Oh yes, because I know I'm better than all the rest of them.
So the goal or the angle for Cody, if you're dating her, is to tell her, "Hey, I'm about to cheat," and
Well, it would
then
be,
y'all might be good.
it's just honest. I love honesty.
Okay.
A liar is I
Most
can't
women
stand.
can't handle. They don't
No,
have
they can't
the
handle that.
mentality to say,
But you
"I
know what it
accept
is?
that."
You know what it is? You know what's wrong with women? They'll be like, okay, I can go fuck other guys, but you can't fuck other girls. That's what it is. It's all a freaking double standard.
because they have the power.
Steve. I'm looking at your face right now.
Steve's going through a whole
I need you
He's
to. I need you to
concepting.
say something because
I'm just
I love your
listening,
face.
taking it all.
Taking it all.
Pause.
You-
I'm just.
Oh no! Don't pause on
That's
that.
the name of her
You've been using that innuendo on me all night. You take it in.
You told me
take
you-
it in.
no, you
you
told
take
me
it
you love
hard.
my face.
Pause.
We say, I love your face.
Whatever. Go ahead, Steve.
Weird.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, I've cheated on them.
What's been your longest relationship?
A year. And I thought I was gonna get married and have kids with him.
Within
but-
that year? Granted, you are only 23.
Yeah.
You're young. Yeah.
You're extremely young, and I understand everything you're saying. It's funny to me how you equated something that's actually more so, almost like a parallel universe. Whereas you said women feel I can sleep with whatever guy and it's cool, and if the man does it, it's wrong. That's literally complete opposite
Of our world.
in reality.
Yeah.
How you said it. So when you said that, it really threw me off. But it's like, understand. First off, understand everything you're saying. I get it. You explain it well, your perception of it and how it comes about. I get it. But it's very funny to me how you're able to cut off that maybe that sexual emotion part or
The
that part in your
emotional tie,
brain,
yeah.
which most women have when they start to have sex with people that they can't mess with anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
I've
think-
trained myself.
You think more so, or at least you appear right now, you think more so with the male mindset. Not all males
No, I
think
know.
or feel that way.
Yeah.
But you seem to
You
more
identify
so
more like
with that
the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
And you said you don't think, do you think you will ever be married? Do you think you could ever be faithful to one person?
I could be married, yes, but it'd have to be an open
It has
marriage.
to be open, and nothing is wrong with that as long as you get someone to agree to those same terms.
Meet
And those
somebody
are
on the
very
exact-
healthy,
yeah,
and those
same
and
level.
those that could still very well grow to a very healthy relationship, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
possibly marriage. I don't think anything is wrong with that.
Yeah, a lot of people have open marriages.
I don't think you said anything wrong so far. I just found it very interesting, and I was just quiet this whole time because, for one, I didn't know what I was getting from you. I didn't know exactly how this interview was going to go or whatnot, so I was just here just trying to observe and not
Wait, is that all it takes to get you to be quiet?
Oh my god.
yeah have
Have something to say.
Have something interesting to say. But let me
oh, she just shot a
down.
shout, you Claude.
Yeah.
She just shot a shout, you
know.
Claude. She said
He
have
felt it
something
too.
interesting
He
to
felt
say,
it
and I'll
too.
be quiet.
I'll take my. Here, you want to sit here? You can have the. No, I'm just joking.
He felt.
Oh, he's so salty.
Oh, Claude,
You don't need to take another third seat.
All right, so let me break
Wow.
this down. 2 days ago, I met someone new that I'm adding onto my roster as an executive decision, and he asked me the same. He said the same thing. He just said, and it's funny that he said that. He's like, "How do you do that?" Because, and this is how I explained it. Because I'm a chemistry major. I've been intellectual with science since I was born. Like that's just my thing is science.
Wait till we get this meth popping, but go ahead.
Okay, I got you.
Heisenberg.
There's no meth. It's skincare. Remember? All right. Anyways.
We'll call it skincare.
They
So-
gonna need it after they hit this meth.
Yeah, that's how we keep them looking like they're not on
Skin
meth.
crawling care. Go ahead.
So along with
That wasn't
seeing my
it. I know.
family cheat on constant people, so seeing that as a child, that also helps a lot. But then you have to think in the science, biological realm. It is prone, like you said, women will become attached after sex. Serotonin and dopamine is released in the brain, therefore feelings are portrayed. How I avoid that is I trained my brain to not feel that way. So if any emotion like that comes up, I block it out. So I'm very like I lucid dream. I can think very like critically. Like I'm very mentally aware of my surroundings all the time. So if let's just say a guy comes over and I like the vibe, he's cool. I'm kicking him out right after. Because I don't want any conversation
tie right
after.
there,
I don't
yeah.
want any cuddling after. I don't want any sleeping over. Because
You're a
that is
modern
the
day
connection. I'm not a
Modern day
hippie. I'm just emotionally intellectual. That's what it's called.
She has high emotional intelligence.
Emotional
Yeah.
intelligence.
You also turning off.
I think hippies
that too.
are the same as I think.
No, I think
Jenny from.
Well, no, I think
no, hippies are very
love
emotional.
a lot. I
Yeah.
don't really love a lot of people.
Jenny from.
Well, the free love when they with
Forrest
hippies
Gump,
with the whole
Forrest
love,
Gump.
it's
Thank
like
you. Thanks.
sure. I want to get into the hippie spot in the '70s talk, but I know they said free love. I don't think it's get the fuck out. You coughing? I don't think.
That's why you got
I
him
don't think
over
it's
there.
more so like love, like literally I love you. It's more like we're free with it. Like this can happen. We're just human beings. We're letting this flow, and whatever the vibes be.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
I
exactly
love
what you
many
explained
people,
about
yeah.
meeting people. You get a high from meeting people, and then you've also attached that feeling to sex.
And I think that's the interesting thing because
Experiencing people
everybody-
in all forms.
I think we all get a high from meeting people.
We're all social
everybody
people.
loves to
Well,
meet new
not
people. We're all
introverts.
social.
Well, none of us are introverts.
Nobody's
Yeah.
introverted. Yeah.
I'm saying, well, he said all.
Yeah,
consider
but
myself-
here,
I
us
consider-
here,
I
us
consider
here in this
myself
room.
decent.
Steve's lying.
I don't think you are.
I'm definitely am.
You're lying.
Well, it depends on
Are we gonna base this relationship off lies, Steve?
Oh,
like every other relationship. You damn right.
No, not mine. Mine are all honest.
Enter Steve into the chat.
yeah. So I
Wait, before you take it to
Go
somewhere
ahead,
else, I was
go
going to
ahead.
say that you also turned off the baby making drive. That's kind of what
Baby
fuels.
making.
Oh, I
Let me
can
explain.
never.
It's kind of what fuels a lot of women's heartstrings to dudes when you start having sex with somebody. It's the drive. It's like our drive to procreate. We can have sex
They
with a lot
want
of people.
babies.
They want to procreate, so they target on you.
I
You've
would
turned that
never.
off too.
Yeah, I don't want any children.
So yeah, so you may not even have it from the start. You've already you're turned off to the idea
But
of even kids.
It's funny because every time I mention this to someone, like, you're young. It's just a phase. But I've been feeling this way since I was 10. I was playing guys at 10 years old. Like, I was practicing cheating and, like, polygamy at 10 years old. So it's not really a phase if I've been doing it for 13 years already.
It's your identity.
Yeah, it's just who I am. So
Respect.
maybe,
Yeah.
let's just say maybe I fall in love one day. Who freaking knows? But I highly doubt it's gonna happen.
What did you tell me? You said your ideal like marriage. That
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
like you literally painted a picture for me. What was that picture? Paint that picture for Mike and Steve in the audience.
My ideal marriage is probably never gonna happen, but you know, bitches don't settle for less, man. Don't settle for less. So my ideal marriage is if there's two houses or many houses, doesn't matter. I live in one, he lives in another, and we visit occasionally, and we see other people.
You trying to start a community.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
I've actually
definitely
heard of that before though.
that does
It's
happen.
called a commune.
That's called-
I
And
believe.
it's something that I don't know. It's literally
commune.
very obtainable. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No,
And I
it's
agree with it.
military families.
Yeah.
It's literally a military family when you think about it.
So yeah, there was actually a report. I think think, 2020 some shit I was watching a long time ago. You know me, I'm a news person. And it was two couples. They lived in New York. One lived uptown, one lived downtown. They both had apartments, and they were married for like 30, 40 years. They didn't live together. Now, granted, there was a level of trust there. I don't know if they cheated or not. I don't think so. They didn't really talk about that, but it could happen. If you literally live uptown, downtown, you're miles away from each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
more recently, I think Gwyneth Paltrow participates in that, or did before they broke up.
Well,
I believe.
Will Smith.
I was about to say, why are we not talking about
Yeah.
Will Smith and
Will
Or
allegedly,
allegedly.
because they say
They never said
not.
they did. They literally, actually, they said it's not true.
They're both on their own respective journeys.
This motherfucker got the old Aunt Viv back before he told the truth about him cheating on his fucking wife. That's the craziest thing to me. He mended ties
They
there.
told the truth. They alluded to
Whatever.
the truth. Jada said you did your
We
thing
putting
too.
stuff on them that they didn't say.
Jada said you did your thing too when she was talking about her
Okay.
entanglement.
Yeah, but they didn't, like,
What do you think she meant by you did your thing too?
you can imagine to the whatever extent you want. All I know is you did your thing too. I
If
don't
I'm
know.
explaining that I cheated on you in an entanglement with August Alsina,
Cody,
I say
you're
you
caught in
did
a-
your thing too.
But they
Yeah,
didn't
I mean
say.
that.
We're talking about me cheating. You did your thing too.
They did allude to what? But to what extent? I don't know. They
Take
didn't
the
say.
court of law.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
listen, Steve. We all. I mean,
I'm
come
just
on.
saying I don't know.
Okay, we don't know. You're right. But we
I'm
all-
saying, y'all might know. I don't know.
Steve, do we know that the sky is blue when it's dark outside? Hell no, because the bitch is
comfortable-
black.
I'm
But we know
comfortable
that
with-
fucking.
But they're
Will
still
Smith.
married at the end of the day.
and they're
know?
both on their
You know what I'm
respective
saying?
journeys together. They're making themselves happy and they're riding on the same path. I respect that. But no, I was saying Gwyneth and her guy were together living in separate houses.
Oh, yeah.
Living life separately.
Is that
but
really such a bad idea?
my girl won't understand that. I don't think yours would, but it would
that's
be cool.
bullshit.
It would be cool.
If Renee had her own house where she could just play with dogs all day and not have to fuck with my bullshit, she'd probably take it.
It would be cool.
Yeah,
It would
but then
be-
the insecurities fall in,
Nah,
and
she
they
don't
think
care
you're
about that.
cheating all the time.
People
I
would
don't
have
think
to
she cares about
strip down totally
I'll
from
ask her.
all insecurity, and I'm not just talking about man or woman.
Yeah, it's like takes
Both
a
of
level of
you
confidence.
would have to live in that space.
I would have to be secure that there wouldn't be like 50 dogs in this other house. That would literally be what
Every
it
time
would
Why
you
be.
the
come
fuck
back-
is that his concern?
No, his wife.
dog.
is-
I don't know. Maybe,
his wife.
Maybe
Do you not
dogs
listen
might be
to before
someone
the
that
kids
maybe
wake
dog
up?
is like
Dogs.
so not,
Dogs,
Yeah,
the
till one,
homies.
till,
The
one, till one of them dogs bury that bone.
That's weird that we both.
Cody, listen to before the kids wake up. It drops every Monday. Every
must
Monday
be
at
meeting
3.
in Naples next week. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
Don't get me in trouble, bro.
Listen.
Why'd you
No.
get in trouble?
Mike, last call. Last call. We're there. We've gotten the last call. What
We're
you-
already there?
Yeah, we're already there.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. Y'all talked a lot.
Didn't you have a question that you wanted to ask?
I don't remember it.
You have notes.
Yeah, but
I was
I
just about to
didn't write it
say,
down.
flip through
Yeah.
your notes.
I didn't write it down. I literally have like the 4 things that we already talked
Didn't
about.
she say
on
she
here.
like, honestly, bro?
Oh yeah, I did want to ask
Already
you
lying.
about something though, because remember we were talking off air while you were trying to get this puzzle together that you couldn't get together. Y'all can see that video on IG.
Okay, whatever.
About
for no
who,
reason.
like who can get the best gifts? Like dudes that
Oh yeah.
like can put it on a woman or a woman that can put it on a man. Because I was just saying, y'all. So on SVM, hold on, Steve. SVM, I dropped that. Hold on. On SVM, I dropped that meme of the older chick with the
With the PS5.
chick and the PS5. Then you know there's motherfuckers running around here that's putting it on some older women that's getting PS5s, Jordans, everything that they want. I mean, I feel like men have more of the ability to finesse that. That's my opinion. Let's get Cody's opinion, and then
Interesting
y'all can give y'all
conversation.
final take on that.
Interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in like catering to a hot guy. Like if MGK was like, listen, buy your own ticket and fly here and
That's
do
your type?
everything your own.
MGK.
Like holy shitballs, I'm doing anything I can. Like if my favorite soccer player Loris, if he like made an OnlyFans, I would literally buy every single thing he sent me. So girls are like that. Girls are fangirls at the end of the day. They will literally do anything for a hot guy or someone they like.
I'm very surprised that you agree with the take that women.
I would
She agrees
100%.
with me?
I've seen it in person. You
Feels
don't see
good.
how crazy girls go to talk to a celebrity. Like
I ain't
it's
a celebrity,
insane.
but I've seen witness of what is willing to be done when somebody is into somebody.
Right.
Oh, 100%. Because they think they have a shot, and like they're like, if I buy this, then he loves me. Which is the same thing of like girls buying PS5s for guys. Like if I do this, he's gonna fall in love with me and marry me.
And but Cash, you know, you definitely know. You've been catered to before.
It's definitely I disagree. I think women definitely can get way more out of men than
Really?
men get out of women. Facts.
Why?
We were just talking about this.
Well, for one, women are one of the most desired beings. Period. Over
But-
items, over anything else.
But hold on, can we add a parameter to that? Because remember that meme was an older lady.
Right.
And the dudes that she gets gifts for are usually older men.
Older men.
First off, the people. All right, I want to stay. I want to stay here for the.
Set me straight, Cash.
Not
please.
saying you straight. I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to say that, but like that meme, it was a joke. That's
Yeah,
not like
obviously.
like
Obviously.
women. Yeah, it was just
Obviously.
a joke. So it's like it's kind of hard. Like we're trying to put bring
think,
facts to this.
Think
to
about
the
what you're
joke.
actually saying. A PS5. What's the price on that?
You think this older woman?
500, and women out here getting their rent paid. They out here getting
I would-
totally
yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But I didn't
No,
see
it
that.
wasn't
There's a lot of men that are living with women in their house.
It
that
wasn't
don't even
just a
need rent.
PS5. She was holding chains.
Yeah.
She held a PS5, and she had something else.
Some
She was
kind
on
of
her cougar shit.
She had $150 scotch in her arm.
She was on her cougar shit, but even still, none of that pales in comparison to the. There's a lot of dudes out here, and I truly mean no disrespect to them, because I know they follow you, and they they out here really giving
100%.
for minimal give back. At least if a dude,
Most women realize they're the prize.
yeah, if a
Yeah.
dude is if a dude is in a cougar situation and it's like, oh, you the hot young thing that she's willing to.
And then some women are older; they have the money, so they don't mind paying. Women, they will spend. That's not the issue about spending.
But that dollar amount is still pales in comparison
But
to the amount
when
of
you
dudes
say how many
funding, yeah.
how many men
Yeah.
find that woman, because women have spent things on me. Women have bought me things. I literally have been flown out. That's cool. But what is the percent
it's
of that
flued out.
versus
men doing it.
every other young
Yeah.
woman? She's 23 years old.
I would be curious what's the number on, because we've seen OnlyFans stats, we've researched them. What's the number gender-wise, female to male, of monetary gain on behalf of women?
Oh, it's
or
definitely
men?
the
women's
women.
definitely gonna win.
But when,
I'd be
but
curious of the actual numbers, what I'm
argument
saying.
will come in when you have things like let's say Backstreet Boys, when you got these young girls flocking to their
Fangirling, as
Yeah,
you just said.
fangirl.
who is typically their main that's their fan base. Even though they're way older and hopefully they will never entertain that for real. But it's about the bread.
Yeah.
It's about the bread.
Right.
We're doing this for the money.
Right. Yeah.
So therefore we might set up like oh here's a number you can call just to hear the voice. Like we're getting paid for that shit. You ain't really talking to me. You're talking to the voicemail left for everyone who calls this shit. Those are just little tiny little.
I
I
just watched
think
the Shawn
it's
Mendes
different.
documentary, and the crowd was all young girls. They were all screaming for this kid, and you know Shawn Mendes. I fuck with him. But
You buying him gifts?
he's a pop star. I would never.
He's not my type.
He's a pop star, but the young girls was with the
Point
shit.
of it is that's but
But there's a difference though. Girls do it because they want to talk to him and they want that, they think they're special. Guys do it because they want
Sexual
to fuck.
gratification. Yeah.
There's a difference. Okay, so you can't comparing is a little different because if I'm doing it to MGK and let's just say he makes an OnlyFans, whatever, I'm doing it so I can talk to him. And a guy is doing it because if he's messaging a girl on OnlyFans, he's like, I want to fuck this
So
girl.
you think the girls are trying to get to the guy just to get the ring on the finger and be with them?
1000%.
The guys just straight up trying to fuck.
Have some kind of connection.
Interesting.
A connection. Oh my God,
He knows me.
I spoke to Shawn
Yeah,
Mendes.
he knows me.
Right.
Right.
And
When you fangirl, is it the same? Because if you live your truth that you've been speaking, you think like us mostly. Mm-hmm. When you fangirl, are you thinking sex? Or are you thinking
1000
connection?
%.
So you trying to fuck MGK?
I met
that,
MGK
though.
once at a club, and
Pills.
I got starstruck, and I didn't say, "Can I suck your dick?" And he left with 2 other girls, and I was so
You wasn't
upset.
one. Damn, that sucks.
So you got choked up before
I
you got
almost
choked
fell
up?
over.
Yo.
I was so starstruck.
That's actually
Yes! I got one
But
in.
1000%, if I meet a guy celebrity, I'm gonna ask to suck their dick. 1000%. 1000.
Mike, on that note. Steve?
good. I did want to. I don't want to cut
ahead.
for time per
No,
se,
you
but
good, you good.
definitely don't let us go too long.
No.
OnlyFans, how did that spring up? And I know you mentioned earlier it was kind of like Postmates or something like that. What about that, other than the easy option of obtain, I'm just trying to understand how did you know you can go there?
Why did I make one?
Essentially, what was the mindset you had when you said, I'm starting this, I'm willing to show my body and my sexuality on a website?
Well, I just kept sending news for free, so I was like, I might as well start charging.
Okay, so it just came from your normal behavior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, before we did rap, I did have a question because something that she did say to me that Mike and we've had this conversation. I think Steve too.
That's that shit you wrote down that you said you didn't.
He's trying to
Shut up.
disguise it. This just popped into my head.
No. So we had this conversation about dick pics. None of us in this
Oh
room
my
have ever
God,
done
I
that
had a
before.
rant
We
the
don't
other
do
day
that.
about that.
We don't do that. I think it's weird.
I'm definitely not seeing no dictures.
Right.
Dicktures.
Why are you singing a dicture?
That's fire.
Right?
That's right. Did you?
I
make
was
that up?
trying to say it without letting him.
Did you make that up?
No,
So I had a full-on rant about this on Snapchat, and Claude has me on Snapchat. That's why he mentioned it.
Why you gotta put me
He
on
saw it.
blast like that?
Because it's funny. I'm sorry. You could delete that.
He wanted a fan.
Anyways, so I had a full-on rant because there's these guys that literally just
aired to the max.
To the max.
Go ahead, Cody. Don't listen to them.
okay.
What you talking about?
There's this guy that I've never spoken to in my life on Instagram, and he just sent me a dick pic.
That
like,
Dicktures?
a Dicktures. And sarcastically, I said delightful, and he sent another one. And I was like, what
You
the
said
fuck
delightful?
is wrong with
It was
you?
a different angle.
And how you
No,
said-
the same
wait,
picture, like a different clothing boxers.
Also,
Like,
he didn't know what to do.
wait a
He was
minute.
like,
Also,
He
how-
redressed it up.
he redressed it up.
hold on. How do you send a sarcastic text message though? Like
I just said delightful.
maybe he thought you meant that was the nice.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot, okay? Because if I would have liked the
It
dick
wasn't
pic,
me,
I would have
Mike.
put a
Stop
smiley
it.
face at the
I
end.
said to you also. Guru said put
got-
another one.
I
The
gotta-
DJ
I gotta-
another one. every time.
Another one.
Every time a dude send a dick.
You know what?
pic-
If a guy's gonna send me a dick pic, I want him to not be a fucking pussy and put his face in there. Because
Y'all
if
hear
you're
that?
gonna send me a fucking dick pic, I can
Yeah.
just use a dildo at
Y'all
that
do it.
point.
Wait,
Put
is
your
that
fucking
permission?
face in
Is
it.
that
I'm gonna touch
permission?
myself to it.
Is that permission?
Yeah, I tell them. I said, put your
Send
fucking
her
face in it, you little
your
pussy.
dick pics with your face.
your face.
Yeah,
What
I'll
face
call them out on
What
it.
face you want them to make though? Is it like smiling? Is it like aggressive? Like what's the face you want to? Tell them.
Look at the camera or something, like a serious.
Oh,
like
you want
a-
deep eye contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see your boobs. I want to see your stomach. I want to see your thighs. Like if
Boo! Why she coming at me?
I call them boobies.
You gonna be in Naples next week? Mike said I'm one going to
I
Naples.
call them
God.
boobies.
She said gut too.
Oh my God.
She's.
I say they're
You
boobies.
just
Straight up
you
said
you just described
boobies
Hillsborough.
and looked at you when she said that.
No, I call them boobies because my boobs are so small. So every guy has bigger pecs than I do. So I say, oh my God, your boobies are bigger than mine because I have like small boobs.
I feel attacked.
So she don't compliment how big their dicks are. She's talking about how big their boobs are.
feel attacked.
So this audience of yours is quality, I think. You
She
got
already
that.
told you her type is MGK, skinny,
Yeah.
thin.
I have a
dude.
lot of types.
Yeah.
That's just one of them.
I see.
We'll save that for a different episode.
Okay.
So long story short, so I guess was if you're gonna send her a picture, make sure your face is in it.
Yeah, you pussy ass bitch.
Steve,
Kidding,
you got
love
any
you.
Steve, you got any final thoughts?
I feel like that should be the title, Dicktures.
Pictures? That is.
Dicktures.
Yeah, I like it. Final thoughts, Steve?
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you're back, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? I had to
You
make
never
sure.
really left.
I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I wasn't I was COVID free. I had to make sure y'all was safe, and then after that, I was working and I was tired, so I wasn't coming through. And then maybe some of the interviews might just be better off without. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get the real shit without
When
me
you're not here,
fucking shit up.
it is felt, and we miss you.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Definitely.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Speak for
Yeah,
yourself.
it's too much love going on right now. That's
20 years of this motherfucker.
It's grossing me out.
Every moment without him
There's
is
too much
good
serotonin.
for me
Oh my God.
and my psyche.
Nah, but I will say, and they can close as well. But I do appreciate you coming on. Maybe we can even do another one. I don't know what it would be exactly about right
We'll
now
figure
at
it
the
out.
top. But we could definitely come
It was
with some
fun.
good content.
You guys are funny.
I mean, we talked a little bit about OnlyFans because this was your introduction to our audience. But in the future, you just seem like you have an interesting take on life that you could come share with your polygamy.
No, I
I want to hear
definitely
what the
think
name
you
of your
have a-
polygamy camp is.
You definitely have a dope intake on life. But
Yours would
also
be
you're
monogamy, I
23.
guess.
You're-
Polygamy?
What the? What?
No.
What?
The female version of polygamy?
No.
What?
There's no female
It's
version.
unisex.
It's unisex.
That's your lifestyle. I didn't know what to call it.
Well, it's not really polygamy because I think polygamy is like dating certain like 3 or 4 people or 2 people. I'm
Yeah,
like
it's one guy with
fully
mul-
open. Like
Yeah.
I'm like extremely.
Oh, you're
all the way open.
interchangeably
Yeah,
polyamory.
I guess
All right,
so.
Steve, Mike
it's
just
too
getting-
much.
Mike's,
So
yeah.
you trying to take out the feeling. I see what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, no.
All right, well, my final thought on that was that. I'll leave it at that. I'll let you get yours off. Or
Yeah, me. It's me. It's me. Oh, does she
oh
get
my-
one? She gets a final thought on the
Does
show
it-
I
before
don't.
me
I don't
now?
have any final
Jesus.
thoughts.
then Claude, what's up?
Yeah, no, Cody, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We'll see about having you on some other
We'll
SVM
see.
stuff. You got a very interesting take on life, and I think you would gel with some of our other shows. It'd be an interesting conversation. I appreciate you coming and
Thank
sitting
you
with
for
us.
having me.
And
Sorry,
Mike?
I kept looking at you.
That's a final thought.
Don't look at me.
Mike, take us out.
Don't look at me. I'm
Take us out, Mike.
Well, this is the Poor Podcast, episode 31. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow all that good stuff. Shit's Vision Media.
Oh wait, Cody, what's your
Damn, that
stuff?
was fire.
We
My
forgot to do that.
Instagram is CodyRed_. So CodyRed_.
And Mike, do that again.
Again, like, subscribe, and follow her and us. Make sure you support Share. This is the Poor Podcast on Shift Division Media. We out.
Dope.